before? Can I find that in the Bible? Can I find that we're not supposed to judge one another in the Bible?
Bring it out.
Can I find that in the Bible? Is that in the church? No, we teach in the church that I can't judge you, right? But can I find it in the Bible?
Bring it up.
Go to Sirach 45 and 26. Hold it, though. So I'm asking you these questions for a reason. The Bible just said under this image, it comes with another spirit. In our community, the reason why the young men don't honor the old men is because of this image.
Right.
The reason why it's easy for this young man to want to gun me down is because of this image. That's why, like the author was just bringing out, it's very important that you know your identity. If you don't see yourself in this book, we're going to continue to look at one another like niggas. Now watch what the Bible say. Read this.
The book of Sirach, chapter 45 and verse 26. God, give you wisdom.
He gave us what?
Give you wisdom in your heart.
To do what?
To judge his people.
Check this out. If we judge one another as a collective, it would be no flowers over there for another dead body. It wouldn't be black on black crime. It wouldn't be a single parent household if we was judging each other. Now, the Bible said he gave us the wisdom to judge one another, but in that doctrine and in that church and under this image, it teaches that I can't judge you. Therefore, black on black crime stays in our community. Self-hatred stays in our community. You understand what I'm saying? Do y'all young men understand? How old you is, little bro? You 21, how old you is, little bro? 16 years old. My oldest son is 14. The average young man your age got a gun damn near this big and an extended clip hanging off of it and ain't doing nothing but getting in trouble. You understand what I'm saying? I'm way from Florida. I've been here a few hours. The same oppression in Florida is the same oppression here. I don't know if y'all seen it. We got sisters walking around here bugged out putting their clothes down. We got our sisters on dope. We got our brothers on dope. That's supposed to make you mad. You're supposed to be angry when you see that. But that doctrine and this image, we think it's okay. Go back to 2 Corinthians 11 and 4. Watch this. Read it again.
The book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 11 and verse 4.
Come on,
For if he that cometh preacheth another Jesus.
So, Mr. Tim, we can agree that there's another Jesus being taught in our community, correct? Can we agree on that, y'all? We can agree that there's another image of Jesus being taught in our community. Watch this, though, read.
Whom we have not preached.
Come on.
Or if ye receive another spirit, which ye have not received. Or in another gospel.
Another what?
Another gospel.
That's where the I can't judge you come from. That's where the come as you are. That's why we got women pastors. That's why our sisters out of order, because of that image comes with a whole nother gospel. That's why we wear the crosses. You understand what I'm saying? That's why we got the cross on our neck, because there's another gospel. You probably thought in your mind you was bringing yourself closer to the Lord, but you was so far away from him. Because in these churches, they not teaching it. Listen, that's a church right there. Is that a church down here, y'all? That's a church right there. Is that not a church? Okay, I know that's a church, and I know it's a church. That's the biggest building. You understand what I'm saying? This is ran down. This is dilapidated estate. You understand what I'm saying? The church gonna be filled Sunday morning with no solutions for the black community. What solutions have the church brought, little bro? Talk to me. What solutions have they brought? Go to Malachi 2 and 7. What solutions is in the black community, little bro? How you supposed to love your brother? Show me a way you supposed to love your brother. Talk to me. We ain't up here just to yell on the mic. I want you to talk to me. You young man, I'm pretty sure if I was talking about NBA young boy and foolishness, we'll have a full-blown conversation. Talk to me. How do you love your brother, little bro? You talk to him, what you say? You don't know, and I'm glad you said that. Because guess what? I'm going to show you the Bible. They supposed to be teaching it. How you doing, little man?
Well, bro, he don't know that Christ a black man.
I know. Watch this. Come here, little bro. What's your name? Your name Tavion? Do me a favor, little Tavion. Show me what Jesus said on this sign for me. I want you to go point to it strong for me now.
Pay attention, Isaiah. You're supposed to help this brother.
You see that?
There you go.
You see what I'm saying? That's why we out here. I want you to go back to Revelation. Look, bro, I want to show you something. I'm going to show you something because you said it's Jesus, right? Do you know what Jesus, have you ever heard anybody show you what Jesus looked like? Huh? You didn't. Watch this. Read that. I want you to listen. Read Revelation 1 and 1.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
The reason why Jesus Christ had to be revealed because the Lord knew this image was going to be in our community. So we got to come out to these highways and reveal to you what Jesus actually looked like. Man, we could teach this scripture all day long because I guarantee you the next person come up here, they're going to go to this sign. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. Bro, we taught this in Africa for 3 hours straight. Everybody came up, touched this image and said that this was Jesus Christ. So the Bible says this is the true revealing of Jesus Christ. Read.
Which God gave unto him to show unto his servant.
And guess what? Y'all don't even know that y'all God's servants. You don't know that you God's servant. I know you don't, because that church don't teach that you're God's servant. They teach you that we all equal. The Bible say, go my servants what my son looked like. So we're going to see what God's son looked like. Read, jump down to verse 14.
Verse 14.
Come on.
His head.
So we're talking about Jesus' hair. So it say his head, read.
And his hair.
And his hairs, meaning his beard, showing that Jesus Christ also had a beard like they was bringing out to you. We got to move in the image of our forefathers. You understand? They left us an example. Say Christ left us an example that we should walk in. He had a beard. We got to grow our beard. So it say his head on his hair and his beard, read,
were white like wool.
So it was white in color just like yours, and it was woolly in texture. Look, bro, is his hair white? Is his hair white? Look at it. What color that is? Talk to me now. That's white. That's not white. What color this is? That's white. What color is his hair? Brown, right? Is his hair white? The Bible just said your Lord and Savior hair was white. So we're going to play baseball, 3 strikes. That's 1 strike. Do we got white hair? No. So that's 1 strike. Read.
As white as snow.
Come on.
And his eyes.
Now it say Jesus' eyes, the white, like his white part, read.
Were as a flame of fire.
Is his eyes like a flame of fire? They blue and white, right? It ain't red, is it? Now look at that image over there. Is his eyes red? Is his hair woolly? It's white and woolly. Look at your hair. Touch your hair. That's like wool, little man.
Right.
That's like wool. And that's white. So the Bible say your Lord and Savior hair will be white and woolly, and his eyes will be red. Read.
And his feet.
And his what?
And his feet.
So now we're looking at Jesus Christ's feet.
Right.
Read.
Like unto fine brass. As if they burned in a furnace.
If you burn bread, what happens to the bread if it get burnt? It turned what? It just said Jesus' feet looked like they was burnt. So if you burn Jesus' feet, what color would his feet be? So that means Jesus' color would be black, right? That means this would be this would be a lie, right?
That's strike 3.
This the strike 3, he out of there.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you something. You know what that do for our young youth? That builds self-esteem in him. Because you know what? Go to the first author of beauty, Wisdom of Solomon 13. The reason why it's so important for us to teach that throughout each other, when we read in the Bible say we got to go teach those in meekness that oppose themselves. Oppose means we hate ourselves.
Right.
That's why our sisters, they blonde their hair.
Right.
Right? We blonde our hair too. Don't we straighten our hair? We had, remember during your time, we had Black Panther, right? We were proud of the fruit. We had the I'm black and I'm proud, right? We don't got that no more. Everybody has straight and blonde. We don't have that no more. Watch this, read that.
The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 13 and verse 3. With whose beauty, if they, being delighted.
The Bible said if we was to be delighted. Young man, hey, you still trying to hit that bait. You trying to hit that bait. Read it again.
With whose beauty, if they, being delighted, took them to be God.
It said if we delighted in the beauty, we would have understood that the Lord made us in his image like gods. He just read it. The officer just brought it out. We were made in his image. God's created God, so get Psalms 82 and 6. Did you know that, Mr. Tim? How you doing, big bro? What's your name? You say you blessed? Okay, I like that. Now check this out. What side of town is this, y'all? Because I ain't from down here. What side of town is this? This East Main, right? This East Main. In this community, as a collective, are all of us blessed in this community? Are we all blessed? No, check this out. That's a plain question. Don't hope. You see what I see. I'm asking you as a man, as a collective, are we blessed in this community? Okay, you don't live in this community, but when we go to the white side, do we got to run down tobacco stores selling single cigarettes in our community? If you go to the white side of town, do we got dilapidated, broke down buildings and junkies walking up and down the street? That's what I'm asking you. Because as a man, I'm going to be straight. You can see what I can see. When I came out here in 5 minutes, I looked around and say, damn, this is the same oppression in Florida. You can see that. So my question to you is, collectively, are we blessed? That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. What happened? Y'all heard the saying where it say it take a village to raise a child? What happened to the village, y'all? The village disappeared. But want me to tell you what happened, big bro? The mentality of I'm good or I'm blessed. We stopped thinking about this young man and we started thinking about ourselves. We got caught up with ourselves and said, you know what, I'm good. You feel me? I'm going to lead the community because I don't want to be a part. Listen, we come back to the communities to build the ruins of our community. You understand what I'm saying? Watch this. Read what I got you holding. Read that.
The book of Psalms, chapter 82
verse 5.
and verse 5. They know not.
If I was to ask you, did you know you was a God? The Bible say you wouldn't know. If I ask any brother I see walking the street if they know they were gods, they're going to say they don't know. So the Bible say they don't know, read.
Neither will they understand.
And you can't even understand the statue that you was at because of the conditions that we're in now. I'm gonna be real. Even with me knowing this, I have to meditate on this because it's hard to see with all this in front of me the state that the Lord say that we are in. So watch this though, read.
They walk on in darkness.
They walk on in what?
In darkness.
What's darkness, bro? The Bible just said we're walking around in darkness. What that mean? What is the light though? I like that you said this. Mr. Tim, what's the light? What's the light? You came up in church, right? And that's perfectly fine. I'm not here to show you. My stepfather was a deacon. I was brought up in church too, right? Now, when we read Malachi 2, the Bible tells us that the pastor is supposed to keep the knowledge and we're supposed to seek the solutions in his mouth. So if you ask me what's the light? Get Proverbs 6:23. That's what I'm supposed to be able to do to you. I'm supposed to ask you what's the light. You're supposed to say Proverbs 6:23 because that church is supposed to be teaching y'all this. Watch this, read.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 6 and verse 23.
Come on.
For the commandment is a lamp.
So the commandment is a lamp. What is a lamp? A lamp. L-A-M-P. What's a lamp? What you say? So a lamp is actually a vessel. A lamp is a vessel. A lamp by itself doesn't have a light. A lamp is a vessel. So the Bible says the commandment is a vessel. Read it again.
For the commandment is a lamp.
Watch this.
And the law is light.
So for instance, if I ask you how to keep the Sabbath day holy, what would you say? Because that's the commandment. But we got laws that show you how to keep the commandments holy. How to keep the Sabbath day holy. That makes sense? Watch this. Get Exodus 28. I'm going to show you what that means. So it says the commandment is a lamp. A lamp is a vessel. It's not a light. It's not a light. A lamp is a vessel. It says the law is light. It makes you understand what the commandment is saying. For instance, today is the Lord's Sabbath day. In church, we're taught to keep the Sabbath day holy, right? How do I keep the Sabbath day holy? That's my question to you. How do I keep the Sabbath day holy? Okay. How do I keep the Sabbath day holy, big bro? How do I keep the Sabbath day holy? All praise. Those are humble answers, and that's perfectly fine. So watch what the Bible says. Read this.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 8.
Come on.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
That's a commandment. So it say, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Now get Nehemiah 10 and 31. So it say, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy, meaning set apart. Holy just simply means set it apart. So the Bible say, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. How you doing, big bro? Big bro in the Tommy Hilfiger shirt. How we keep the Sabbath day holy, big bro?
How we keep the Sabbath day holy?
Yes, sir. You look like you got the answer.
If I had to say how you keep the Sabbath day holy, I mean you most definitely want to be practicing on the correct day for one.
What's the correct? I like that you said that. What's the correct day?
I mean, for what I know, I think it was Saturday.
Okay. Who got their cell phone on? Who got a phone? I know somebody got a phone. Look at your calendar for me, and I want you to tell me the first day of the week on your calendar.
So it's Monday.
No, sir. No, sir.
Sunday's the first day on it that they have on.
Hear me out. On your calendar, what is the first day on the week?
They have Sunday on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Monday is the first work day.
Right.
That's what that is. Monday is the first work day.
Right.
Sunday is the first day of the week.
Right.
That's why I say S to S. So according to your calendar, Sunday is the first day, right? Pull your calendar back out, big bro, for him.
No, you just go to your calendar.
Yeah, just go to your calendar.
You gotta ask for the date.
Yeah, you ain't got to ask for the date. I just want you to look at your calendar.
Strictly to the calendar, and when you go to like what's the first date on there, the first day of
It's Sunday, right?
It's Sunday.
So if I count from Sunday to Saturday, how many days is there?
Oh, I see.
Just count it. He got his calendar counted for him. So we got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So Friday at sundown, bring in Saturday, right?
Right.
So that's the seventh day. So like my brother said, in order to keep the Sabbath day, you got to know which day it is. So today is actually the Lord's Sabbath day. So the Bible just said, remember that day to keep it holy. Now I'm going to show you how we keep this day holy. Watch this. Read.
The book of Nehemiah, chapter 10 and verse 31.
Come on.
And if the people of the land bring
Where is clothing? So the Bible say, if the people in the land bring clothing, read.
or any victual,
Victuals is food. So the Bible say, if the people bring food and clothing into our communities, read,
on the Sabbath day,
on the seventh day of the week, which is Saturday, read,
to sell, that we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath.
So it just said we're not supposed to do what on the Sabbath? Talk to me, Mr. Tim. What did you say, big bro?
Being honest, I was just on that phone. But
Okay, we're going to read it again. Read the bottom of it again.
If I had to say, I know we're supposed to be doing a lot of partaking in a lot of things on that Sabbath.
The book of Nehemiah, chapter 10 and verse 31. And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day
On the 7th day of the week,
to sell,
to do what?
to sell,
So that store, Durham Convenient Tobacco, they're selling right now, correct? Yes, sir. Read.
that we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath.
What does that mean? If they trying to sell, the Bible just said we're not supposed to buy. What does that mean?
We don't do no business.
That means we don't do no business. So that means that store's supposed to be closed down. So we just read a commandment, and then we got the law to show us what that commandment means. Go back to Proverbs 6 and 23. So when it say the commandment is a lamp and the law is light, we say keep the Sabbath day holy, but I don't go to the laws to show you don't understand what that means. We just found out we're not supposed to be buying and selling today, right? Now what the Bible just said, right? Watch this, read.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 6 and verse 23.
Come on.
For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light.
So when the Bible says that we walk on in darkness in Psalms, that means if the laws is the light, what is darkness? It starts with an S. What would darkness be? It'll be sin.
Right.
It would be sin. Do you think we're a sinful nation, big bro?
As far as how people living right now, yeah.
Get Isaiah 1 and 4. You think so, big bro? Read 3 and 4. You're absolutely right. Cause like I was just telling Mr. Tim, and I was just telling my brother, man, listen, I'm way from Florida. I'm about 700 miles or 800 miles away from y'all. The oppression is the exact identical.
Right.
It's the same. It's so bad to the point when you go throughout the hoods, they look the exact same.
Right.
The building structure, everything is the exact same. We read Deuteronomy 28 and 16. I'm sorry. Read that. I'm going to show you what the Bible says. The reason why we in the city of Carolina, we came down here on East Main Street, because the Bible said if we looking for the children of Israel, they would be in these cities.
Right.
I'm going to read it out of the Bible. Watch this, read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 16.
Come on.
Cursed shall thou be in the city.
The reason why I could go to Florida and in the city, my people doing drugs and they strung out on dope and the community is jacked up is because the Bible said a group of people was going to be cursed in those cities. That's why the oppression look the same no matter where we go. It's a drug epidemic everywhere that we go. I don't know if y'all got fentanyl down here. Fentanyl killing people at an alarming rate in Florida. They doing the same thing in Liberia. Right now as we speak, it's the same thing going on in Liberia. It's the same thing going over here in Carolina. Because the Bible just said a group of people was going to be what?
Cursed shall thou be in the city.
Come on.
And cursed shall thou be in the field.
Now check this out, y'all. Let's just deal with history. Who was in these fields? Who was in the cotton fields, bro? We was in the cotton field. Who was in the tobacco field, Mr. Tim? How old you is, Mr. Tim? How old you is, big bro? You 54. So it's a strong possibility your grandfather or your grandmothers was possibly picking cotton, right? Our sharecroppers, correct? The Bible just said our people was going to be cursed in the city and cursed in the field. Right. Is that not our history that we read out of the Bible? So check this out. If the Bible said a group of people was cursed in the city and cursed in the field, who is that? Who are those people? That's what you're supposed to ask. Okay, so who are those people? Okay, so if they was Hebrews, was not your ancestors slaves in the cotton field? Was not your ancestors cursed in the city of Carolina? So the Bible just said a group of people was going to fit those same things. Are those Hebrews that Moses was leading? Who would those Hebrews be today, my brother? That's what I'm asking you. That would be us in Carolina. You absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Watch this. Go to 32. You absolutely right. When we read this book, yes, sir. When we read this, I'm going to read this last scripture. The next teacher going to come up. But watch this. Read 32.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 32.
Come on.
Thy sons.
Thy what?
Thy sons.
So it's talking about our sons. Read.
And thy daughters.
And our daughters.
Shall be given unto another people.
When were our children stripped from us and given to another people? During slavery. Y'all got DCF down here? I know in Florida it's called Department of Children and Family. So if you, let's just say you don't live up to their standards. Do you know that in Florida they consider, if I don't allow my son to celebrate birthdays and holidays, they consider that as abuse and neglect. That's what they consider it. And guess what they can do? Read it again. Thy sons, thy daughters.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
They can come take my kids away from me.
technically they own them by through the Social Security number.
Hey, listen. But let me ask you this. Is this not prevalent for us today still?
That's the truth.
So now my question is, why did this happen to us? That's what you got to ask yourself.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word